Hello everybody, welcome to Global Government News. Today is June 24th, 2010, and I am Darko. Today, in this video, I will be covering something called 3D. I think most of you have heard of it. I don't have any plans in the near future to get 3D television or games, but then again, I'm usually kind of behind the whole technology what do you call it, trends. So I don't have an iPhone or iPod or anything like that. I just have a prepaid phone. That's about it. So, but for all of those that are in the market for buying a 3D television or a Nintendo, you might want to check this video out first and look at some of the side effects that it can cause to young people, old people, people with certain neurological issues, people that are more prone to go into coma, or not comas, but go and have a seizure, should not be using these things. And so here we are in this scientifically designed society where the masses are to be entertained with just, like I said, just cop dramas and violence and sex. And so this is what it's all about, a scientifically engineered society. And so 3D is definitely something that George Orwell or Aldous Huxley would definitely agree with as far as it being a part of the future. And here we are, that was in the 30s to the 50s, and we're just 60 years away, and we're talking about 3D television inside our own homes. And you say, oh, well, that's great, that's capitalism, that's technology, that's progress. And I say, no, it's not. I say technology is controlled and filtered through the military-industrial complex and trickles down to you, the little person. And by the time it does get to you, it is there for a reason, to brainwash you, entertain you to death, and to give all the propaganda and information that your masters want you to know, so that they can manipulate the way you think and manipulate your opinion on the world, so that you think that you know something about something, when really you know nothing, and all you know is what everybody else knows. So, with that being said, we're here in 2010, and things couldn't be worse with our economy and with the line that goes on in politics. I don't play that game. But for those of you that do play the game of politics, you know that it's pretty bad out there, and it's not looking too good, man. And so here we are with 3D televisions and iPods and iPhones, and these people have no idea of what's to come in their near future or what's going on, and that's exactly the way the engineers wanted it. So without further ado, let's check out the mainstream brainwashing box and see what they have to say about this 3D.
Those 3D TVs, they were supposed to be the biggest home entertainment hit of the year. Here's the hitch. Watching them may be bad for your health. Becky Worley joins us live from Oakland this morning. And Becky, I was really surprised to learn this. The user's manuals actually warn about the potential side effects?
That's right, George. 4 million 3D TV sets are predicted to sell this year, and the user manuals have a warning. The question, can this technology that's supposed to make you feel like you're in the action actually make you feel sick?
3D TVs have created a lot of buzz.
You see that?
But now a manufacturer warns that some viewers shouldn't watch the immersive displays. Summarizing the Samsung owner's manual, it warns the elderly, sufferers of serious medical conditions, those who are sleep deprived or under the influence of alcohol should avoid using the unit's 3D functionality.
The primary things that I would worry about would be blurred vision, headache, difficulty concentrating, perhaps some balance difficulties.
Was it disorienting?
It made me feel a little bit like, like lightheaded.
I don't know whether my brain is switching or whether the unit is switching. I remember during the movie, like I had to take my glasses off at one point because I just felt like something hurt. Either it was my eyes or my head, I forgot.
But this mother-to-be felt no side effects.
Queasy, no? You passed that part of being pregnant a couple months ago, didn't you?
But one researcher has found 3D viewing can cause increased fatigue, eye strain, and headaches. And this may be due to the way the technology works. Two lenses shoot an image from a slightly different vantage point. The glasses help overlay the image, tricking the brain into thinking it's in front of you.
If your brain is putting a lot of effort into doing something like producing a three-dimensional image, that's a lot of extra work.
Extra work that's taxing while sober, but the Samsung manual specifically warns against viewing under the influence of alcohol, which some think could put a damper on their 3D Super Bowl party.
Would that prevent you from buying one?
It would definitely make me think about it.
Now, we spoke with Samsung, and they said they're just trying to provide consumers with as much information as possible. And the doctor we talked to said the advice here is very straightforward. If watching 3D TVs makes you feel sick, stop watching. But if you just plunk down $3,500 for a new 3D TV set, George, that could lead to a serious case of buyer's remorse.
Boy, I would say so, Becky. Thanks very much.
In this article, it says 3D unhealthy for young children, warns Nintendo. It says at an E3 2010 conference, Phil Zame warned that very young children should not play 3D systems, including the company's upcoming 3DS handheld, which boasts full 3D visuals without requiring special glasses. Quote, "We recommend that very young children not look at 3D images," he told the site. Quote, "That's because in young children, the muscles for the eyes are not fully formed. This is the same messaging that the industry is putting out with 3D movies, so it's a standard protocol." It says that children under 7 should avoid 3D technology, and it says it could be problematic for Nintendo. And this section of the ABC article says 3D movie triggers seizure in epileptic teen, and it goes on and explains about this individual who's had 2 experiences with seizures, and it says that we need to emphasize that as of now, this phenomena is extremely, extremely rare, and it said that it's only about 5% of the population is vulnerable to this kind of response. So we'll see about that in the future, right? Because most of the people that are going to be using this are going to be young people playing video games, watching television. So I thought it was kind of funny, though, that they said in the beginning of the video that the companies, the TV manufacturers, were actually putting the warning on the TVs. Because I thought about it, I'm like, well, shouldn't they kind of put a warning about something that can cause physical harm to their health? Because, it's like you are kind of liable, right? But, no, not really. It's like that's the way it goes. We are the test subjects, and they come out with these products that could cause harm, much like vaccines. But we're the test subjects, and so we'll find out within the next 20 years how bad 3D television is for the human brain and the nervous system and all that stuff. So here's the thing, guys. As the majority of the people in America are worried about Barack Obama, Republicans, Democrats, the whole political system, they're worried about their jobs being there for them and their future stolen from them. They're being sprayed on a daily basis with chemicals. They got the aspartame in their water, and their food is being genetically altered. As the war on terror continues, the war on sovereignty, liberty, the individual, and you're treated like a slave. The entertainment industry excels, and all of the toys for adults get better, more high definition. Welcome to the Matrix.